DJDUBL.
DJDUBL right here, and today my special guests go by the name of Young T and Bugsey.
Yo, what we saying?
I'm alright, man. How are you?
Alright, man. I'm alright.
Straight out of Nottingham.
Yeah.
Did you come down today?
No,
Came down yesterday.
Yesterday. So you're still living up there then?
Yeah.
Being in Nottingham, do you feel like you're a little bit taken away from the scene sometimes?
I'd say, yeah. I'd say like obviously because it's kind of like two locations, and like not kind of two lives in a way, kind of two lives. Cause when we're in London, we're working, like we're in studio. I mean, like we're grafting. But when I'm at home, it's more chilled, it's more relaxed in it. So I would say like it does kind of take us away from the hustle and bustle, but I think it's a good takeaway. Yeah, that makes sense. Cause like it's chill time in it. Like whereas like most people who are from London and do the same craft and same business we're in, it's like they don't get the time to sort of like relax. There's not really like a wind down, but unless they're going on holiday or unless they're actually not doing nothing music related. You know what I'm saying?
At least you got different settings.
Yeah,
Do
different
you have studio
settings,
access in Nottingham as well?
We have studio access, but we don't go studio in Nottingham really. Only if we really have to, innit?
Yeah. Who else is from Nottingham? I know Mez is from Nottingham.
Yeah.
Hex, Jar Digger.
Jar. You know about Jar?
Jar. Who else? Let's
Jar,
Two-Tone. Name check a couple people that people might not be familiar with.
Yeah.
Guys that you are messing with.
Yeah, there's Two-Tone. There's Skeet.
Skeet, yeah. Trinity Square. Trinity Square, their group just coming up.
There's Kaz.
Yeah, Kaz is wave. He's more on the grimy type of thing, but he's wavy. He's super wavy. There's quite a few people still. There's quite a few people. Even some singers. Oh my god, some sick singers.
So I'll put it on you.
Pre-Cairo.
You can't leave anyone out. You know.
Yeah. No, like there's actually no the sick guy. Like the Nottingham scene is growing in it. It's just that I just feel like it needs more people who aren't the musicians in it. Like it needs more of the managers. Needs more people who are ready to like send some emails. Like, who wants to send some emails? Let's send some emails. Let's get it cracking. Everyone just wants to be the star player. But they don't understand.
Need more industry people.
Needs way more industry. Because that's always going to have like a structure in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
When you guys were blowing up, did you have the hometown on lock first and then it spread? Because I find in a lot of cases what artists do is they work and work and work. Then they might blow up because someone in London co-signs them and things really happen in London. And then the hometown back them and you find in the love stuff. How did it work for you guys?
We grabbed our hometown first, so that's how it worked.
I love that. I love that.
First, though.
Bugsey, your name's inspired by Bugsey Malone, the movie, right? Yeah. Why did you not go with Bugsey Malone?
Do you know what it is? I'm just an extra guy in it. That's why I added the E in that. Do you know what I mean? I'm just an extra guy. I'm just on that in it. And to be honest, I can't even lie to you. Like, even though I've had his name for a while, like I didn't fully understand the meaning of copyright back in the day. Right. But I did sort of think like, like if I have my name as my man and exactly spot the same, like I might not be able to use it.
As in the artist, you mean? Or
no, just like Bugsey Malone. Just Bugsey Malone. Cause like this, like when I thought of the name Bugsey Malone, I didn't know there was even gonna be another rapper called Bugsey Malone. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like just like from the movie, like I thought that was like in my head anyways, innit? So that's why I even added the E. And that's why I just kept it just Bugsey in it. You know what I'm saying?
And you're originally from Peckham, is that right?
Yeah.
Have you ever reached out to gigs? Spoken to the landlord?
No, I'm not.
That'd be the obvious one for me.
I ain't a Peckham boy like that, innit? I ain't a Peckham boy like that. I was just there, innit? I was just there.
Yeah. Who started doing music first out of both of you?
I'll say probably T.
Yeah.
T's been doing music.
Were
you producing before rapping?
No.
Because I know you do produce.
I've always been rapping first still. I've always been rapping.
Yeah.
Producing is just something I kind of wanted to do, innit?
Yeah.
As well, and I just... Because I kind of did everything myself before a duo. Even when we was a duo, we was doing everything ourselves, innit? So I just wanted to do as much as I can. You know what I mean?
Being self-sufficient is the key, man. Who started the conversation about being a duo?
Never started it. Still haven't had it to this day.
Yeah, never.
All right,
we've never had a conversation of like...
Try it now if you want.
Like we've never had a conversation of like, like we're going to be a duo, innit? Like we've never like just said, bro, like let's be a duo. Like it's never ever been that. It's just
okay.
It's just
so there's never.
natural.
Because I was interested to know if there was ever like any names floating about that you
no.
I think that's why we're even just Young T and Bugsey, like, not a name.
That's what it was. We had a song, like our first actual song with like just me and him that we released called "Yeah Pop a Beer," and we was uploading.
That's the one that popped on SoundCloud, right?
Yeah. No, first it popped first on SoundCloud in Nottingham. in Nottingham.
It was just a YouTube thing. It was a YouTube
We banned
thing.
Pop on SoundCloud as well.
After a bit.
So it went on YouTube first.
Yeah.
It was just a YouTube thing. I'm sure.
We banned on SoundCloud.
I couldn't find it. I don't remember the song. I never came across it, but when I was looking for it, I couldn't find it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
It is on SoundCloud.
And Don't Know. You on about Don't Know. Don't Know's gonna pop first. Like pop. There's a song called Don't Know. Like it's the it's on our SoundCloud. I was like, I took your girlfriend to Nando's. You don't know, you don't know. That was like in 2000.
That popped off in Nottingham.
That was our first song. That was our first like.
Okay, that you two did together.
Yeah. That really
did
popped
songs
off
together before, and it was like a couple of freestyles and that. And then obviously the Papa Bear thing. It was we didn't know how to word whether saying feature or like X or whatever. So I just said. You just put and in it, and then just run with it from there. Run with it from there.
T Bugsey. It's one of them ones where like now because we're familiar with it, it just sounds right.
It sounds right.
Young T, but even just be like Bugsey and Young T,
it doesn't sound the same. It doesn't sound the same.
Bugsey, it just
sounds right.
Sounds exactly, man. When I listen to your stuff, I hear like a lot of 90s and kind of early 2000s like hip hop in there. In particular. Like using Greenlight as a perfect example. Lil Kim. Was the flow for that?
Yeah.
Is that where you got the idea from?
Yeah.
I hear like Tupac influencing me. I know I've heard like kind of references and stuff.
Yeah.
And also in like the Hardest Out freestyle. I feel like I heard that like 50 Cent.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting the buttons. Who else would you say? Like,
I'm hitting the buttons.
Who else would you say inspired you like rap wise?
I think you named them.
Yeah, still. I think it was just. I think we study the game, innit? Like we study the game, we study the history of rap and other genres as well. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like especially me, when I learned to make beats, I would always listen to loads of songs. You know what I mean. I would look at rapper producers like Kanye and J. Cole, and I see how they sample songs, and then I would be on YouTube for about 2 hours listening to maybe old school R&Bs or old school,
even old school like Nando's music.
Yeah.
You know how many times like I used to come to T's crib back in the day, and T's listens to like Nando's music. Like, you know what I'm talking about when I say Nando's music.
Cuban,
like
Cuban
salsa.
You know what I'm saying? Merengue and salsa.
He's just trying to find something that might sound sick, like something that you can sample. Do you know what I mean?
Or like jazz or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you just have to study music. Period, innit?
And you have to like music. You have to like music. You have to like the process of music, innit? Cause the process of finding a sample is sick. Yeah. Like when you actually find it, it's like,
it's exciting.
It's an exciting feeling, innit? Like it's a sick feeling, innit? Do you know what I mean?
I hear that. Especially I know what you mean about studying music. Like as a producer, you really have to be a student.
Yeah.
When you produce beats and you come up with ideas, what kind of names do you name the beats? Do you have like proper weird names for them?
Whatever comes to my head. Whatever comes to my head.
Like throw a couple of beats that you've made that haven't been put out yet.
Yeah.
Put a couple out there. What kind of names do you name them?
Like bottle lid.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You like looking around the studio, like, what this one? Left speakers. Doing something like
bad names like that.
You guys hitting 1 million views for you. It seems to be like just standard now. Do you know what I mean? Do you still celebrate hitting 1 million, or is it like it's just another milli?
I think like hitting 1 million is more like a mark now than like it's just like alright, cool. Like if once it gets 1 million views, I'm not even watching the views no more. That's how it is now.
Do you know what I mean? Like
it's like once the song's got 1 million views, I don't really care about the views no more. Like it's not really that. It's not that important. I've got 1 million views. Do you know what I mean? 1 million views is still 1 million views, innit? So now it's about whether the song's gonna grow into be more
something else,
or it's gonna be.
What number would gas you?
And the song that's just ours.
Yeah.
I said like a 20 mil.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
20 mil, 20 for me, that is brazy. I think that's brazy. 20 mil, 10 mil is crazy.
That's the
like,
type of thing. That's where you're gonna start getting into like chart success.
Yeah. 20 mil.
You guys have got so many like different sounds to what you make as well. From the stuff when you're doing freestyles, you got club music, you got like barbecue music, you got car music. Do you know what I mean? All this stuff. Do you find it difficult to go on these different sounds and still sound like yourselves without being too far out the box? Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's I get what you're saying. Like it's tricky, innit? It's tricky. I get what you're trying to say. It's like it's tricky. Like sometimes like you might be doing something that's a whole different lane. You know exactly what is needed to be like is needed for that song. You might execute it, but you know what?
You feel like you're going out of your.
It just might not fit you. It just might not fit you, innit? Like you might just feel like you know what? Even though I might be doing a good job, I don't know if this really fits me or what I'm trying to go and like. Cause you gotta think about when you release a song, you gotta think about your next release, innit? Do you know what I mean? So you gotta think about how you're gonna continue this or go forward, innit? So like, let's say a man's done some mad, I don't know, some Nando's music track, and then like, you know what I'm saying? And then like, it's
we've got songs like that, though.
You know what I mean? Like, like we've got songs like that. Like it's like
we do have songs like that.
Like it's in that lane.
It's in a whole nother genre, but we
execute it.
You know what I mean?
Like, we've executed it, innit?
Yeah.
But it's like
it's
now
just
is the I wouldn't say like it's the fear of like, should we take this risk or not?
Yeah.
Because like, you know, a song could be a good song, but it doesn't mean the people will connect with it. It has to be the person who's saying it, and they have to be able to connect it from you, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Not only that, these days I feel like you have to meet. Like, people have so much expectations now before you drop. If they see a notification, right, Young T and Bugsey have just uploaded something, they're going to have a set in their head what they think it's going to sound like before they press play.
Yeah, of course,
if it's too far left, they might be like,
oh, what is
even
this?
If
and
it's
even if it's a good tune, they might not take it in.
It's dead.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
what I'm on about, innit?
You guys look like you have so much fun in the video shoots.
Yeah.
Every single video shoot, man, like, it just looks like... I've been to video shoots.
Yeah.
They're long.
Yeah, they are long.
Boring.
Yeah, they're long still.
But you guys look like... Is this just like really good acting?
Do you know what it is? Like, do you know what it is? We know with the video shoot thing, you just gotta be prepared for the video shoot, innit? Like, whenever we're doing a video shoot, you just got, because you gotta remember, like, we're in studio bears. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? We're in studio bears. Like, we do shows quite frequently as well. So it's like, we don't get to do like music videos a lot. Do you know what I mean? You don't get to do, and you got to remember, like, one thing you got to remember as well is, like, you know, when we do music videos, we have more of our friends with us as well.
Yeah.
You know, normally it's just me and T. Like, it's just me and T. Now we can have everyone's involved, more people are involved. So like, it's just more exciting as it is. Cause on my normal day to day, I don't get to spend this time that I used to before with all my friends, innit? Cause man's so busy doing X, Y, Z, innit? So that's how we actually do like we genuinely like the music videos, innit? You know what I'm saying?
What's your favourite video that you've done?
En route.
Yeah.
En route was 6 though.
So that's the one where you're on the runway.
Yeah.
You've got like the bicycles as well, and the cars.
Yeah. You know where we were shooting? They were shooting like what was it, like Wonder Woman or something?
Yeah.
Like right next door to where we were shooting.
Oh, for real?
At the same time, I swear to you, fam.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yes. No, that was a decent video.
You like that one, yeah?
And you got the golf buddies.
Yeah.
My favourite one's Ay Caramba.
Oh, yeah. I know. He said that so subtly, so calm. Come on,
bro.
I feel you still. I see your vision.
Yeah, I wish I was there. I wanted to ask about Ay Caramba.
Yeah.
It was released as Stay Flee Get Lizzy.
Yeah.
I personally feel if it had been released as Young T and Bugsey and Fredo, or Fredo and Young T and Bugsey, or the actual artist names, I feel like it would have gone so... It was a big tune, and still is.
Yeah.
But I feel like it would have gone...
Even bigger. Yeah. You know, with Ay Caramba was originally our song, innit?
Yeah.
It was originally our song, like we made it back in 2016. And then Fredo, like through like label stuff and like obviously like, Fredo jumped on it in 2017. 2017, and the song obviously comes out in 2018 in it. But like at the time when it was coming out, I'll be honest with you, like it wasn't really in our plans of coming out.
Yeah.
So like we always knew the song was a banger. Like when we made it, we knew the song was a banger. We always said to everybody, said to our label guys, everyone agreed it was a banger as well. But like we done verses to it, but we wasn't really feeling the verses heavy. So it's like we're the type of people where like, if like the chorus could be sick, the beat could be sick, but if we feel like maybe our verse could be better, we'll just wait out until like we feel like we've got the right verse in it.
Right, okay.
So it's like we tried to do that with a song, and then obviously with the direction with Ay Caramba, the next song we released after that was En Route. We already had En Route when we was releasing Ay Caramba. En Route, we've had En Route from like how long? Do you know what I mean? So like we've had En Route, so it's like we already knew we was dropping En Route next. So it's like we thought, you know what, if Ay Caramba comes out in a way where it's sort of like it's not really us, it's not really Fredo, but it's us on the tune, and it comes out in that sort of like way it came out. Yeah. It won't really affect our next song.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean? And going forward, because let's say like we release it as ourselves, or release it even earlier, people will think of us as like a Afro swing artist.
Right, okay.
Because that song is very, very Afro-y. Has that Afro element. The chorus is very, very Afro-y. The beat, like the fundamentals of the song is an Afro beat song. Even though Fredo's on there talking that real crud, like it's an Afro beat, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
So that's one of the reasons why we didn't want to release it earlier, and that's one of the reasons why we didn't mind it coming out the way it came out under like Stay Flee Get Lizzy in it. You know what I mean? That's why we didn't really mind it. Like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it wasn't in our plans to come out anytime soon, anyways. So it was more of like a, you know what? Yeah, if it works for everybody, it works, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where did you shoot the video?
Ibiza. Yeah.
And who can we thank for the casting?
Fredo and them.
That was all Fredo, yeah? Is that how it's moving, yeah? My God! I haven't had him on the channel yet, but trust me, yeah. I need to be friends with him, man. I need to be friends with him. You guys are definitely up there when it comes to like writing hooks.
Yeah,
100%. Like,
thank you, bro.
When it comes to it, like, is it like a joint creative process, or do you bounce ideas off each other?
Like with hooks, I'd say like I'm quite quick at making melodies, innit? Like I'm quite quick at like forming together melodies, innit? Like once I'm hearing a beat in it, and then like, but T will always help me like with the lines. Like T will help me with the lines. Like I might have like the first 2 lines, or I might have the middle line, or I might have like I might have the basis of the chorus, but I might say, you know what, I've got this line here, but I feel like I could get a better line. What do you think? And he'll be like, then he will try and think of something. I'll tell him the flow, he will try think of something as well. Then so it's like it's a joint. It's always joint, and like it's always joint. Like no matter whether I feel like the line's strong or not, I'll check it with him and say, "Yo, do you think it's?" And he might say, "You know, why don't you change the the to a dat? Say dat instead." And then it's just for me changing the to dat. Like the dat sounds more stronger now. It sounds more sharper now. Now it makes the hook even gives it extra swing. You know what I'm saying? Gives it extra whatever. That's how we make our choruses. It's little tweaks like that can make a hook hard. You know, little things like that. Like just understanding like, cool. If I can maybe change this word here, it might. The way I deliver it might sound better. Do you know what I mean? And that's how we do our courses. And whenever we're doing courses as well, like we decide whether my voice or his voice will sound better with it.
Right.
So I could write a chorus and I could say, you know what, I've wrote this chorus, but I feel like T's voice will sound better on it. So T should do it. Or T could write a chorus, but like, you know what, I think you should try it. You know, why don't you try it? And I'll try it, innit? And if it works, innit? That's how we do our courses, innit?
Teamwork makes the dream work, man.
Definitely, man, definitely.
Again and Again is the newest one.
Yeah.
You produced it?
I touched a little bit on it, but
okay.
it's Ayo still.
Ayo. Oh, okay, yeah. The beats, you know what, I didn't expect it as soon as it came in, but like, within a couple of seconds I was into it, man. That mad like funky guitar. Yeah. Sick. And again, the hook's so catchy on it. Yeah. Definitely feels like you're sitting on a proper hit then. Have you shot the video for that yet?
Yeah. They are done that one at Nottingham.
Right, okay.
That one's coming ASAP.
Local.
You know what I mean? Keeping it local, keeping it in the 5.
Where do you expect that song to bang the most? Do you think it's going to be a club banger? Is it going to be like a summer barbecue tune?
I think
we're going to be chilling in the car. Is it going to be a Snapchat song?
I think DJ's going to really like it, and I think like summer is going to go off.
Yeah.
I think it's going off in the summertime. So I can just picture it being played in like them type of functions. Like barbecue-y, street party type of functions. Like it just fits it in it. Like it fits the atmosphere. Car. I feel like the song's not too intense. It's a nice listen. It's an easy listen. Do you know what I mean? So like that's what you kind of want in them type of atmospheres. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like it should do well still.
I think it's definitely up there, man. You definitely got something for the summer there, 100%.
Thank you, man.
So dead or alive, who would you most like on the track?
Oh God, any genre.
Boy, depends what song we're trying to make, though, innit?
I was gonna say MJ, but you know what it is, yeah. I just watched that Neverland thing.
Yeah, it's a bit
That's
techie.
a dangerous one at the moment.
Go wait till that case. Go wait till that case. That case
It's a dangerous one to go with.
That case clears, my bro. You got to clear that case, my bro.
See what the verdict is with that one still. No, it's true, fam.
Let's see if it's not guilty. But no, I would say maybe I'd really like to do a song with Drake.
Drake.
Yeah. I know it sounds like, Drake, but like, I'd like to do a song with Drake.
I saw him last night, man. I mean, in the show, not like
No, you said that so I saw him last night,
We were just chilling last night, bro. Like, Nando's, isn't it?
Went shisha.
No, I just went to see his show, bro, but it's like, he's definitely one of the greatest artists.
Yeah. Like he is.
He's going down. He's going down as that.
You say it might sound like a bit of a bait answer, but no, not really.
Because it's actually, you know what I mean? He's actually
in
like
30 years' time, in 20 years' time,
man is saying
and
Drake.
you give that answer,
man is saying Drake.
This might be the Michael Jackson of our generation.
Literally.
Literally. The last thing I want to know from you guys, what's the next milestone that you want to hit in your career? Like, what do you want to achieve next?
Well, we're working on a tape right now, so just for everybody to
really like the tape.
Man.
That's what I want. I want our first tape to be like, Like it was worth the wait. Like I want people to say, "Oh yeah, man, these men are hard." That's what I want, and that's what I want from it. I don't. For me, then this tape, I don't care about whether it sells amazing. I don't care about commercial success. I just want people that listen to the songs and people who like actually listen to man's music and have been waiting for man's tape and waiting for man to deliver a body of work to say, "Yo, this was hard." Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I want it to be like a that thing where like it's sort of like a universal thing where like yo, this is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like take like Common Sense. It's universal that that's a hard album. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't say nothing about it. Like it's a hard album. Like it's a very, very good first album. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want our first tape to. I want our first tape to be, oh yeah, this is a very good first tape from Young T and Bugsey. I can't wait for what's next.
Sick.
That's what
Do you have a release date?
Summer. But this year summer.
Yeah.
Sick. It's mad.
I'm not even gonna ask who's on it because I know you're not gonna tell me.
No, I love to. I'm not even on that. I love to, but it's just you gotta wait for things to secure. You know, cause in this world, you can't like
reel off all the names.
Promise. Yeah. That's why it's all mad and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sick. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this again when the tape's out.
Yeah, man.
Let's sit down and break it down fully. And
yeah.
Young T and Bugsey, man.
My bro.
Down with DJ Double. It's been a pleasure.